It's the day. It's game day.
Game day.
Punisher. One Last Kill. The special event, the special feature on Marvel's Disney Plus is coming out tonight. It's finally here. Now, we all thought, of course, the special presentations had been abandoned. And the reason we thought that is because they said it. They said we were abandoning the special presentations after they did Werewolf by Night, which was great.
Great.
And Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas special, which is now my all-time favorite Christmas special. Even though I crapped all over it before it came out, I ended up loving it. So they're back with it. And the first reactions and reviews are now out for One Last Kill, which we're getting tonight. And they are exactly what I think people who are looking forward to Punisher were wanting to hear. Now, the one thing they didn't want to hear was that it's 44 minutes.
Yeah.
But I had this discussion with somebody. It's like, they should have made this an hour and a half. It's like, what were you expecting? Like, I believe Werewolf by Night was like 49 minutes. And the Guardians of the Galaxy one was like 39 minutes.
I was probably hoping 8 to 10 minutes more, but that's
I mean,
deal.
This is right in there. This is right in between. This is exactly right in line and pattern with what the length of these things have been. It's not a television show, but it's not
shocking
a movie.
This even exists at all.
I mean, yes, it is crazy that this even exists. So anyway, the first reactions have come out, and again, they are exactly what I think people who've been looking forward to this have been wanting to hear. Let's go and take a look at some of the reactions to it. Alex Mady wrote, "The Punisher One Last Kill is the most brutal and bloody entry in the MCU to date. John Bernthal is the epitome of badass in this one shot that deserves to be the start of its own series. You won't look at a pen the same way ever again." Hunter Bolding wrote, "Wanting more. That's what I felt watching The Punisher One Last Kill, with some majorly stylized action, hard-hitting fights, and a story that gives us some insight into Frank Castle's heads. I want more from this character in this style, a small but satisfying taste." Fandads writes, "The Punisher One Last Kill is non-stop brutality on film. If you are new to Frank Castle, this will catch you up to speed on the character. For fans of Frank, the recap might be a little slow, but once the action begins, hold on. This is classic Frank, blood and violence." Andre St. Albin wrote, "Punisher One Last Kill is the intense, powerful, and brutally gory thrill ride I've been waiting for. This is the unhinged, no-holds-barred Punisher fans deserve. It's savage, unforgiving, and packed with non-stop intensity." Griffin Schiller wrote, "Punisher One Last Kill would have been such a good bottle episode within Daredevil Born Again Season 2. It's perfectly in the conversation with the season's themes and ideas, and the kind of episode studio used to push for Emmy consideration." Which, by the way, there's a reason why they're putting it on the immediate week after the end of the Daredevil. Like, I think this is meant to be viewed almost like a continuation of that, but we'll see. Attractions Magazine writes, "We just saw Punisher One Last Kill, and here's our quick review. It puts Frank Castle through it, mentally and physically. Approaching the end of his crusade to end everyone who had anything to do with his family's death, the final member of the Nucci family puts," and then we run out of characters there. Zach Pope wrote, "The Punisher One Last Kill is an emotional ticking time bomb that slowly builds before erupting into a raw, brutal, explosive finale. If you love Bernthal's Punisher, you're going to love this." Tessa Smith wrote, "The Punisher One Last Kill isn't what I expected it to be, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I sobbed more than once, but there are some great action scenes and kills too, as well as surprises. A great bridge that hopefully leads to more Frank Castle in the MCU." Tom said, "Punisher One Last Kill is ferociously entertaining." Laughing Place said, "If you're a fan of gratuitous violence, you'll love Marvel's The Punisher One Last Kill." And on. Chris wrote, "Punisher One Last Kill is the blood-soaked violent rage rush I was hoping it would be. This is not a tamed version of the Punisher. Bernthal delivers a strong performance," and so on and so forth. Anyway, runs the gamut. It sounds like, look, if you're somebody who's been looking forward to Punisher, you're not sitting here really wanting a great introspective 44 minutes. If you're a fan of Punisher and you're looking forward to Punisher, you want to see Frank being Frank. And it sounds like, from what I heard, was the first 20 minutes is him dealing with his trauma. And then in the final 20 to 24 minutes, it's him taking out his trauma. Which is kind of right around where I think we've wanted this to be. So listen, sign me up. I've been excited to watch this. Understanding that Bernthal is actually, him and the writer are the ones who came up with the idea,
and pitched it
to Marvel and wrote it, then I think just adds to the intrigue of it. Can't wait to see this, not only as a dessert for Daredevil season 2, but as an appetizer maybe to Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So Rob, you're hearing these reactions. Anything standing out to you, surprising you? What are your thoughts?
Well, I like the fact that this exists because it was born out of Barenthal's passion for the character and playing it. Like, he pitched it, like you just said, he got it made. Like, this was not something Marvel had planned. And the fact that they listened to an actor and obviously thought that what he was bringing them was worthwhile and let this get made is a testament again to Kevin Feige's genius when it's allowed to be sort of unfettered by studio oversight, because it sounds to me like this is not the thing that Disney would have said, oh yeah, go ahead and make it as violent as you want.
No, this is a different Disney.
No, I love
years
this.
Ago.
And then the fact that the Punisher is a character that existed and was born out of the Netflix era and now is not, maybe not a central character, but a character in the new Spider-Man movie. And I watched a little bit, believe it or not, last night I watched about the first 45 minutes of Spider-Man No Way Home. I just hadn't seen it in a while, and I love when Daredevil shows up in that. But I just love that they're incorporating this character more. Barenthal's I love that guy. He has an intensity and a ferociousness. I loved him in the Accountant sequel with Ben Affleck. I mean, I can't wait to see this. And, the Punisher is not one of the deep or one of the great Marvel characters, but he's always truthful to himself. And that's what I've always loved. And so, the Punisher is not going to make you ruminate over the bigger issues of the cosmos. He's just going to
it's funny you say that, though. But, I mean, at the same time, I think my favorite moment of Punisher ever on the screen was in that season. I think it was Daredevil season 2.
When they're on the roof.
That whole episode, which was just a battle of philosophies.
Yeah.
As Frank and Matt, literally the episode is just them talking. And
it was great.
It was a Marvel version of the King's Speech. I loved it.
Nice pull on that.
Or My Dinner with Andre.
Or a Marvel version of My Dinner with Andre. It was like as great as a lot of the fantastic violence and action there have been in the various iterations of Punisher. That one episode where it's really just them debating philosophies might be my favorite Punisher thing ever. You know what I mean? And now we get to see that get expressed.
I can't wait.
I'm very excited to watch.
Does it
tonight.
go? Is it 6 o'clock?
It should be
Pacific?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
I believe. Guys, double check that, but I believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat, but that's what I think it is. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Guys, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think it's a really important reminder that no matter what's going on in our lives, we don't have to go through it alone. And honestly, I think a lot of us carry around stress, anxiety, pressure, or uncertainty without ever really talking about it. Whether it's work, family, finances, or just trying to keep up with life, sometimes it can feel overwhelming. You guys know that one of the things I've learned is that nobody has all the answers on their own. Sometimes just having someone to talk to, someone who can listen and help you sort through what's on your mind, can make a huge difference. And therapy can be a really valuable tool for that. BetterHelp has over 30,000 licensed therapists and has helped more than 6 million people worldwide. They'll match you with a therapist based on a short questionnaire, and if you ever feel like it's not the right fit, you can switch to another therapist at any time. You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's better, HELP.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Are you looking forward to Punisher One Last Kill? If so, what do you think about the reactions? Are they what you thought they would be? Are they surprising? Maybe you're not looking forward to it. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.